This episode is brought to you by Stanley.
We are home at my farm in Cumming, Georgia, Oasis Sport Horses. We are here with Dr. Christine Murray, and we are getting ready to check where my two mares are in their cycle so that we can know when they're ready to be bred. This mare's so pretty. She had a hunter career. She's such a cute little jumper, oh my God. And she had an injury, so she is on a breeding lease until she can do some healing and then head back up north to go back to Hunter World. She's pretty young too. She's maybe 10 years old.
Well, I think she just has a baby uterus, you know, just not big.
Yep.
Yep, so she got a hormone shot last week to cycle her in, and she's responding nicely to the shot. She has a little edema in the uterus, which means it's kind of building up a little bit of fluid in the tissue, which means her hormones are acting appropriately. And then each of her ovaries have a moderate sized follicle,
Awesome.
which that's where the egg comes from.
Very cool.
Yep.
Dr. Christine and I have been working together for, 14 years now.
I have known Ashley for quite a long time. I met her back in 2011 when she brought her little baby horse Olivia into the University of Georgia, where I was working at the time. So
She actually was an intern in school when my very first foal, Olivia, came in to the emergency room with dummy foal syndrome. Hands down, the best reproductive vet I know. I have a easier setup here where she just shows up, we get it done, and she's on her way. I guess we checked, what, Thursday when Jennifer was here?
okay,
There wasn't much.
it doesn't feel like a whole lot's going in
There wasn't much, yeah.
but we'll see. Can you turn it just a little bit so I can see it?
Yep. That's more than anything she had last
Okay.
week, so
She's
I feel like
trying.
she's trying.
There you go. Yep.
So she's like the same as the other one.
Yeah, but the difference
27.
between her and the other one is that the other one has nice edema, so that's where like evaluating the uterus, not just looking at a follicle,
Yeah.
is critical. So she seems like she has a little less going on just based on how the whole reproductive tract looks.
Yep.
Whereas the other one looks like she's coming along nicely.
Yep.
So we'll still check her Wednesday. Probably, I don't know, they trick us.
Yeah.
She might start rolling by Wednesday, but she might be a little later in the week than the other one.
Yep. Alrighty.
She's a good girl.
This one is an example of not always sunshine and rainbows when breeding. We bred her a couple times last year and she didn't take, so we're doing a different approach.
Whoa.
Okay.
45, 50, yeah.
55.
56, yeah. So when
So
I see one that is that big, I expect that they will probably, what we say, go hemorrhagic. So instead of having a nice follicle that spits an egg out when it ovulates, it fills with blood and creates a hematoma appearance. So Wednesday morning, I'll come back and do another reproductive exam, see if there's been any growth on their ovaries, and see if they're ready to breed. And if they're ready to breed, then we'll call up the collection site, order some semen, and if their ovaries or their follicles are big enough, we'll give them a shot to get them to ovulate. And hopefully that process will start cruising along while the semen's on its way and we get the timing synced up perfectly.
Now who do you have next to you? Do you expect this many mares to sign with KISS this year?
No. I cannot wait to see all these KISS babies be born next year. So many mares. It's going to be the cutest season, next foaling season, when all of these mares have their babies.
I fangirl every year, every time I see one of these babies hit the ground. Like, no lie, it's the best.
A mare's gestation, they can foal anywhere between 320 and on, and Vienna was 327. Typically, a mare will show some kind of sign of imminent delivery, as I like to say, and she showed none. So she was turned out with her girlfriends and graced us with a foal in the field at about 7:30 in the morning. He is the spitting image of Kiss. Hi, Mama. Like all the way down to like the little hook under his eye with his facial marking. It is like a legit copy and paste. Yes, you're a good mama. She's been such a good mama. Going back to mama nutrition, her coat looks amazing. Partially or mostly due to a lot of the Stanley products that I've been using. Alfalfa cubes, alfalfa pellets, the Smart Carb. Mamas need a lot of calories while they're nursing their babies in order to maintain not only their own weight, but the nutrition in the milk that they give the babies. You definitely don't want to overfeed, because then baby can grow too fast. So it's a fine art. Like, look how friendly he is. He's like going over. Can you see that? He's like going over. Mom's gonna go over and say like, we don't talk to adults yet. Stranger danger. Look, she's gonna. So this is funny. That mare has had a baby before, and she's doing like a little like mouthy talk to the baby, and the mom is telling the other mom to back off. You're a good mama. Yep. She wants to be out with her friends. So she had him in the field with them. Like when I'm talking, like, gave no indication of having this baby. So funny.
Totally fine.
Totally fine. She did wonderful. We collected her placenta from the field, put it back together. I mean, textbook delivery. She did such a good job.
I wonder if her friends were like telling her how to do it.
I know, I was wondering the same thing, because Dreamer over here, she had a textbook foaling her last foal too, so she was probably like, girl, you got this.
I got you, girl.
I got you, girl. I texted her and I was like, not gonna lie, I'm jealous this one's not mine.
Okay, you ready to talk about this?
Yep. Plasma. I did a post last year about this, and I was, quite frankly, I was shocked at some of the backlash that we got. This is something that my vet and I have worked into our breeding program. Every foal on our property gets plasma. Like for 12 hours old.
Yeah,
This is like what they do. Like
we haven't like figured it out yet.
Yeah.
It's not.
When a foal is born, it's born with zero immunity. It does not get immunity passed through the placenta. They get their colostrum from their mom, so that's why it's so important that they nurse right away. And then this is just extra protection. So even if their IgG is high, I still give it. I've given this to probably like 40 foals now, and I've never had a reaction.
Because this is a product from another horse, we always monitor for plasma reactions when we're administering it. So I always start slow and then speed it up as I go, as I know that they're tolerating it well.
What reaction are you looking for?
So it's hard to tell in this one because this baby's already been breathing a little bit hard, but usually I watch their respiratory rate, kind of feel their temperature, see if they get distressed. And if I see any of those things kind of creeping in, then I'll slow it down a little bit rather than just completely stop it. And if they continue, even though I slow it down, then I'll stop it.
Great. Okay. So now she's gonna hold the neck, clot it up. As a breeder, when you've dealt with a sick foal and you see how quickly they crash, at least for me, like I will do anything to give them that protection. And giving plasma vac, I don't know why you would not, but some people don't.
Go team.
See you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
So we have Dreamer and Blondie up next. One is a seasoned mom and the other is another maiden. So don't know what they're gonna do and when they're gonna do it, but probably in the next 2 weeks or so.
So I got a call around 12:30, and she said that she was showing early signs of labor. So I jumped in the truck, headed over to the farm. It was about an hour and a half later that she started actually going into labor and birthing the baby. So come on, you gotta get it out. Let's go. I was there for the cyst. She was having a little bit of trouble pushing it out. So on her contractions, you kind of do it the same way. She's pushing, you're pulling to give her a little bit of leverage. There you go. There you go. Hi, buddy. Hi, Mama. Whoa. Seeing Kiss's first babies this year, these are the first ones dropping in the United States. So it's amazing, and it's beautiful to see how much he stamps them. You know, like obviously I'd seen all the pictures of the foals in Europe since he's got like 30 over there, but seeing them here in real life just adds to the dream.
Are you a kiss baby? Are you a kiss baby? You just get kisses. You just get a lot of kisses.
So this is our second baby, so naturally like her lady parts were stretched out more,
Yeah.
so she could expand more.
Oh my god.
She's like bending over
I know.
totally. It's so funny.
But I have to be able to scan the uterus appropriately. Yeah, there's. All right.
I like it.
Yeah. Let me just scan it one more time.
Okay.
Make sure that really just looks like a cyst. There's like so many variables, and it's like a little bit like gambling where you're like, okay, so the stallion is in Florida and the mare is here and she has this size follicle. So I have to do math to make sure that we're ordering and collecting semen. For me, I still, this far out, get just like a little anxious that like I'm making the right decisions. And so I get really excited when the mare's follicle is still there and it's like ready to go. She knows.
Yeah.
I'm like, yes, good girl.
What's interesting, everything that we're seeing is like the same size on
All of them?
all of them.
Yeah.
So do we think twins on this one maybe?
Oh, no,
Oh.
there it is.
Yeah. Oh.
That's what I saw at first. That makes more sense. I still want to watch those others, but
There we go.
I know, yeah, most of these girls had some cysts, so,
We know a baby when we see a baby.
but that's a baby.
Yeah. Super excited. We just finished ultrasounding the mares, and 4 out of 4 are pregnant. And now I'm going to fix them some of their favorite Stanley Timothy pellets so they can get their proper nutrition. I like to soak it. All horses need amazing nutrition, but especially mares and foal. I want them all to be hunters. They are already moving like hunters, so I'm just gonna manifest that.
Yeah, and they all seem like pretty reasonable minded too. I feel like having followed babies through like their childhood and then their career, they pretty much retain that personality from when they're born.
Yeah. Because Christine was here for my very first baby, and she's what, 13 this year? Yeah, that little personality as
Still
a
there.
foal, man, it is still there.
Yeah.
She's still that same little, that same little girl.
Yeah.
But yeah, I expect these Kiss babies to just be so friendly, easy to
Yeah.
handle, just like their dad.
And they've so far been that way.
Yeah. No problem.
High five to another breeding season.
Oh no, you're supposed to cut me.